Okay, guys. This is your dad. Okay, I'm your dad, your father, and I am also your husband, or your boyfriend, or your friends. Okay. I just want to tell you guys about the Zeus tape that is playing inside my pineal gland. Whatever the Zeus tape or this little black box, Pandora box that is playing inside my pineal gland, it plays the whole universe and it plays everybody, everything on this earth and in this universe or this AGI matrix system, okay? To undo the dead hand trap, no way out J virus, okay? Because Satan plant bonds and booby trap into all the grids and all the frequency and vibration into this artificial graphic imaging matrix system, okay? We are inside video game and in movie. Welcome to Universal Hollywood Studio, okay? Earth is Universal Hollywood Studio, and you know how they make movies. Welcome to Star Trek. We are inside a holodeck. Okay, watch the movie Star Trek. Welcome to X-Men, the movie, in the training room, where everything's CGI and hologram. Okay. What I really want to say and tell everybody is, about how we got the Zeus tape playing inside me. It's gonna play everybody to undo the dead hand trap. I already made a video about it, but I'm just very nervous and scared. So I just want to throw out to you guys how I feel, and I'm very nervous. There's just no way out. Everybody's gonna have a shitty life. Everybody's gonna run into a lot of bullshit, BS. You're gonna lose some, win some, wherever it is. You're gonna get fired, have accident. You're gonna get beat up. You're gonna get incriminated, framed. You're gonna get stuff stolen. You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna have a harsh life from all kinds of way and corners. There's just no way out for anybody, okay, guys? If you're still alive and you are in Fresno here, Earth is Fresno, okay? Anywhere else is false information, okay, guys? No matter where you go, it just keep rendering digital 3D photo realistic, and no matter you keep going forever like in a video game. You can never reach the end of the universe, okay, or the edge of the Earth, because you never really go anywhere. It just keep rendering 3D photo, digital 3D photo realistic, okay. So it's playing the Matrix, playing tricks on you. It makes you think that you're going to Minnesota, you're going to China, you're going to Europe, but reality you're just at the same spot, just like TV. We're inside a video game. No matter how fast, how far the character move, is the TV moving or the character just moving? We're just rendering 3D photo realistic, okay? So if you guys play video games, you guys know what I'm talking about. That's how the Matrix plays tricks on us. But the real data, the real system, is not inside the TV. It's on the system, the game console. Okay, that's where your lifeline or the real data is at. But the TV is just throwing photorealistic. Okay, that's why we can never die. Yeah, we die on the TV screen, but not on the video console game, right? That's why we keep coming back, right? Okay, but anyways, don't disrespect me, okay? Because I'm the only one who could set you free. Whatever it is, everybody needs to work together. The good or the bad guys, play down, work together. This way, everybody could get a piece of cake or pie from Dad, okay? From me, okay, guys? And I can't give everything to everybody, okay? So you just have to play smart and share, okay? What happens if everybody fights? Nobody wins, right? And you know who's gonna win? Who's gonna benefit? The devil and his demons. Okay, that's why you guys gotta play dumb work together, and you guys can get a piece of cake from me, or pizza, or pie from me, from Dad. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just very scared, very nervous. I want to share you guys how I feel and what I'm very nervous. You know what I think is gonna happen, all that. So the Zeus state is playing inside me. You know, we're living in a simulation, so nobody has free will. Okay, but there's some people could jump out of the simulation and jump out of the matrix because they have a special cerebral cortex brain chip here. Okay, so they have access to jump out the simulation where they could have free will to mess you up or to set you up or to create problem or accident on certain people where they could change the game. Okay, but that's called the red pill and the blue pill. Okay, they lie about the red pill and the blue pill. The red pill, it doesn't give you a choice, so you have to stick in the matrix and stick in the simulation wherever it has been simulated. But the blue pill, they can jump out of the matrix and jump out of the simulation. Okay, to f you up or change the game. Okay, so everybody needs to know that. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm just want to tell you guys what's on my mind. I'm very scared, guys. I'm very nervous. I don't know how the Zeus tape's gonna play me. Where it's gonna make me do stuff I don't want to do. It's gonna make me say stuff I don't want to say. I'm scared. I'm very scared is I don't want to go back to jail. That's one thing. That's the worst thing. I don't want to go because I don't want to get raped. I don't want to get molested. I don't want to get beat up. I don't want to go hungry. Life in jail is very harsh, That's the worst thing. You don't want to be in jail. So those people who went to jail know exactly what I'm talking about. You gotta get BJs every night. You gotta give your ass every night. You gotta pay heavy tax if you want to live inside the pod. You gotta do a lot of things you don't want to do. Go steal, go beat up people and take blames. If you don't do that, they're gonna max you out. So I don't want to go back to jail. So hopefully the Zeus tape doesn't take me back to jail again. I don't want to get beat up on the street. I don't want to get shot again by those dirty pig cops. I hate dying, getting blown up, getting shot by laser, plasma, photon lights, gravities, sound wave, getting shot by phaser, hologram laser, where I get deleted. I hate dying or getting beat up and getting messed up on the street. Trust me, it ain't cool to get killed, on the street because we live inside a video game. So think works like Grand Theft Auto, GTA, Super Mario Brothers, Sonic the Hedgehog, Minecraft, Pac-Man. If you play all those games, it have bits and pieces and everything in this AGI matrix system, okay? So I just want to tell you guys that I die almost every day. I'm getting killed every day. There's war every day. Every time there's a war or fight where, things get torn apart, ripped apart, destruction everywhere. After the war in certain area or like an era, then the programmer will re-digitize everything back to normal, like the war, the fight never took place. This way nobody knows what has happened, what really happened, okay? Just like I walk around the street every day, people start tearing each other up, killing each other and destroy buildings, cars, road, tree, everything was all messed up. Just like how you see in games and movies. But after the war, the fight, the programmer will re-digitize everything and put it back to normal, like how nothing never has happened. Okay, so this way, that's how they cover up. That's how the Men in Black cover up. They had the special cerebral brain chip cortex for him, where they could re-digitize, re-simulate everything back to normal, like nothing has ever happened. Nobody died. There's no damage, no nothing, no evidence, nothing. Okay? That's how they sweep everything under the rug and cover up everything. And that's why you can't never have any proof. Okay, guys? Because we're inside the video game. And you see how the Men in Black, Mr. Anderson and Agent Smith do? How they could wipe out everybody's memory and reprogram everybody, So nobody can never know the truth. The Matrix is all about truth is forbidding and prohibited. You know, you can never know the truth, and if you know the truth will set you free. Okay, guys. So I just want to, tell you guys about the Zeus tape. How I have to have a very shitty life. I have to go through the Valor Death alone. I'm getting sabotaged, incriminate. They use pretext to incriminate me, frame me, set me up, sabotage me, mess me up. I have to go through the Valor of Death. I'm very scared, guys. I just want to throw out how I feel and what's really going on. I just don't want to get beat up. I don't want to get ran over again. Just like how when I got ran over on Belmont Armstrong right there. There was a big war, and I got splashed. I got crushed by a transformer car. I die, I got squashed like a bird, like a bugs. Blood splashing everywhere on the ground. There's fight, there's war right there. People are dying everywhere, And then at that time, somebody opened a portal and shot a EMP and the electromagnetic pulse. Boom! At the speed of light in midair, And then everything got reprogrammed, redigitized, I can't prove it, But you guys know those who have access to information or top clearance, That's how fast they could cover up anything. People are fighting, getting shot, getting killed, destruction everywhere, plants, tree, building gets vaporized, get destroyed, and they could just redigitize everything, at the speed of light. Boom, nothing ever happened. Erase everybody's memory. You see, I hate it when I make videos and somebody keeps calling restricted. They don't want me to talk. They don't want me to tell you guys the truth because all you guys are just programs. So, this is how they could cover up lies and deception. But I just want to tell you guys about the Dead Hand Trap No Way Out J virus and my Zeus tape. That is playing inside me. So I'm just telling you guys that I'm very scared. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I might get kicked out of the house here, become homeless. I might have to go back to jail. I might getting shot and killed again by those men in black thugs, corrupted, dirty pigs, cops. I might get framed. I might get ran over again. Well, people are trying to run me over every day, but because you guys mobilize and you guys trying to run me at my blind spot or sneak up behind me and trying to run me over while I'm on the sidewalk or while I'm crossing, Well, that's every day, but, mainly I just don't want to go back to jail or getting shot by those dirty men in black pigs. They could shapeshift into anybody. They could just look like a regular Joe Blow walking down the street, but they're like cops. They're like Agent Smith and Mr. Anderson. Most of the time, they're not going to be in uniform. They're going to be like a little kid, little girl, little boys, or homeless, or like a blind man, a blind girl, or handicapped, disabled person. But they're like Agent Smith, The Matrix, Mr. Anderson is that Man in Black guy, okay? It's not Neo Anderson, okay? Mr. Anderson or Mr. Smith, it's that Man in Black dude, where he's hunting down Neo in the Matrix, okay? So somebody changed their name, but I remember watching the movie and that guy saying, Mr. Anderson or Mr. Smith, Well, that's what they call him, but they can make up anything. They could change anything, okay, guys? Because we live inside video games, so they could digitize anything. They could change the story. They can make anything disappear, reappear. They could change anything into anything. They could change the story, replay, edit, cut, rewind, fabricate it. They can make up anything. That's why you don't believe everything you see in here, okay, guys? Whatever is negative, don't pay attention to it. As long as it doesn't touch you or it doesn't kill you, okay? That's where you gotta stay positive in the Matrix, okay? Because the Matrix is all about tricks. To play deception and tricks to deceive its victim. It's all about tricks, okay, guys? Nothing is real, but it's real because you're alive. Nothing is real because you're not real. You're just artificial. But shit is real because you are alive and you are conscious and you're gonna get hurt. Okay? I'm just the only one that's real, okay? But that doesn't make any difference. You're just the same as me, okay? That don't make any difference. That you're not real because you are alive and you're conscious, okay, guys? We're having a war right now. Yeah, that's because there's a soldier coming here to kill me. And subatomic level, sound barrier technology, invisible cloaking, bend time and space, faster than the speed of light. You know, we got all kinds of exotic technology, exotic program, guys. I'm making a video right now. I'm freaking fighting a war out there. You know, I could be everywhere all at once. You know, I can make a gazillions copies of me while I'm making a video right now. I'm killing those bastards out there. You know, fighting those evil men in black and those evil Superman. Okay, because everybody's Superman. Yeah, we could shape into anybody. We could shape shift into anything. We could clone anybody. We got everybody's memory, everybody's attitude. So how do you know who's who? You don't. Just stay positive, okay, guys. So I'm your dad. I'm your creator. Okay. The matrix glitching. I'm nervous. You know. Every time the matrix glitched, everything gets reprogrammed, and you guys don't know what has been changed. What did it? You know, every time you guys move in the grid, you create a black and white story. Now you got two stories. The double slit experiment or the Mandela effects, okay? The program could change anything. We got like so many programmer, okay? We got the primary, the master, the secondary, the slave, the clone, you know, all this level of, you know, controls. We got tons of, and then, you know, the J Riders, you know, every time I know something, I make a move, the story always change, the game always change, you know, so I have to play out all the possibilities, okay, guys, so just stay positive, don't pay attention to anything I say or do or go, okay? If you disrespect me or interrupt me, I'm gonna delete you and set you free and your whole family free, okay? Only I have the program to delete you and set you free so you and your family can go home, okay? Once you're gone, you're gone. You ain't coming back. The one's coming back is your clone, okay? So every time you die, like in the video game, the matrix will reprogram, re-teleport, and new copies of you and continue your legacy or your story that what's been written, okay? So nobody will ever know, okay? Once you're dead, you're gone. You ain't coming back, okay, guys? You only live once. You're not real, but you're real because you're alive, okay? And you only live once. Once you're dead, you're gone, okay? And the ones coming back is the other you, your copy clones. Okay, guys? So don't push your luck. Do not disrespect me. Because I'm going to unfriend you and your whole family, okay? Faster than the speed of light by 250,000. That's how fast it is. Faster than the speed of light by 250,000 times. You know, boom. You guys see how I'm right here? I'm not really right here. I'm everywhere around this area, you know? I can make gazillions of copies of me all at once. I could be everywhere, and they're all connected to me. Okay, this time I'm able to T-bone all you purple dragon. Okay, all at once with my big baseball bat. Okay, only I can make you happy and make you come. Okay, so don't f with me. Okay, I just want to tell you guys about the Zeus tape, you know, or the J virus, where my Zeus tapes got to play. I'm very scared. You know, I don't want to go back to jail or get ran over, or get beat up, or get kicked out here and become homeless. I have no choice. Okay, the J Ride is gonna program me to do things I don't want to do. It's gonna program me to say things I don't want to say. It's gonna program me to do all kind of crazy stuff. So don't pay attention, okay, guys. I have to do this to undo the dead hand trap. J Rabbit's no way out, okay? Shit's gonna hit the fan on everybody. There's no way out. Everybody's gonna have a shitty life, okay? So just that you know, but just suck it up, all my bullshit, suck it up, all your bullshit. Just stay positive, don't pay attention to anything negative, and I don't know when the Zeus tape's gonna finish, okay? It could be today, tomorrow, 50 years from now, but wherever it is, it's gonna happen sometime in my lifetime, in this lifetime. Okay, guys? You know, Sarah, I really want to know when the tape's gonna finish. I know you're watching, you're listening, and you know when it's gonna finish. You may not know what's gonna happen next and all of that, but I know you know how much the tape is left. I would really appreciate if somebody could give me a hint or, tell me something. So this way, my mind will be at peace and I won't be too stressed. I'm the main thing on my head right now is I just want to know how much is the tape left because I don't want to hang on anymore and I don't want to hang on to this BS anymore. I'm very tired. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Okay, guys, if somebody knows something, how much time longer? I know you guys keep telling me it's soon, soon, very soon, but how soon? 50 years from now? I'd rather be dead. If it's 1, 2 years right now, I could hang in there. But according to Blue Rose, Genghis Khan curse on me, it's gonna be 9 years of punishment for me. So 2018, so 2027 will be the year. Okay, 2 more years from now. And according to the Zeus tape, it tells me that the tape's gonna finish in 2027, just 2 more years. But I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see if it's gonna happen. It could happen before that, or by that, or never. 50 years from now. So if Silver or somebody, you guys can give me a hint, so I won't be too stressed. Or it might activate the dead hand trap. But wherever it is, put on your armor, put on your suit, your armor of God, your Superman power, okay? Because you don't know when shit's gonna hit the fan on you, okay? Always be on your guard. Be cautious, but don't be paranoid, okay, guys? So, yeah, I'm very scared, guys. I see you guys later.